When Aung San Suu Kyi arrived at the Parliament building in Naypyidaw on Wednesday, the world's press was waiting for her. After a week's standoff over the wording of a swearing-in oath in which she and her 42 other opposition MPs would have to pledge to safeguard the Constitution, the Nobel Laureate and opposition leader unexpectedly backed down. She said she was yielding to the will of the people and was also responding to requests from other opposition and independent lawmakers in Parliament to take her seat. But it seems that international pressure may have also played some part in the decision. Yesterday, Ms. Suu Kyi met with the United Nations Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon, who spoke of the difficult process of reform and praised Ms. Suu Kyi for her courageous compromise.
Politicians sometimes will continue to have differences on some issues, but real leader demonstrates flexibility for the greater cause of people, for country. And this is what she has done.
We have always believed in being flexible throughout the years of our struggle, because that is the only way in which we can achieve our goal without violence. So I do not think flexibility is going to be a new concept for us, that newly acquired because we are going into the National Assembly. It has been part of the political equipment with which we have been working for the last 23 odd years.
As a member of Parliament's influential lower house, Ms. Suu Kyi will have to play a delicate balancing act to encourage and support the reformist President, Thein Sein, and his government, without incurring hostility from hardliners of the government-backed USDP party and the military, which occupies 25% of seats in the combined Houses of Parliament. But being a lawmaker will require a very different set of skills to those she displayed as a democracy campaigner. The art of compromise is the first big lesson for a woman whose single-minded focus enabled her to endure 15 years of house arrest, even refusing to leave her Yangon home when her husband, British academic Michael Arras, was dying of cancer in Britain for fear she would not be allowed back into her country. Now, as the MP for Kormu, her poor rural constituency near Yangon City, the real challenge will be to build alliances, cut deals, and reach out to fellow MPs on the other side of the political fence. With hopes higher than they have ever been among her vast support base, her objective will be to try to deliver on her election pledges to improve people's lives, and ultimately to overhaul a constitution that she still detests. Gwen Robinson, Financial Times.